to another edition of WTF Wednesday. Tonight we're going to go over some new vocabulary words. We're going to discuss a false claim about influenza vaccines. And then I'm going to present to you some options for ugly Christmas sweaters, and hopefully you can help me pick which one I'm going to wear for this year. So let's get started. Our first vocabulary word of the night is famine underwear. Famine underwear is what you wear when you've been neglectful of your laundry for a few weeks and you don't really have anything left to wear at the bottom of the barrel. It's usually defined by a lack of elasticity. Holes, usually large and in awkward locations, and they are typically at least 5 to 10 years old. The next word tonight is farting gift, as opposed to a parting gift. This is the fart one leaves right before they leave a room, but leaving a little bit of their essence behind for others to enjoy. Farting gift. Here's a nice one. Faux-apology. This is when a person acts or sounds like they're apologizing for something, but what they're really doing is they're working to shift the blame or in some other way weasel out of taking responsibility for something. This one's funny. Fling cleaning. This is what a bro does at the last minute, right before he has a date with someone who he expects to sleep with. Fling cleaning. This is funny. Farticles. These are particles of air that are contaminated with gas once somebody passes it. And our last word of the night is faux gene. This is the result of somebody half-heartedly washing their hands after going to the bathroom, mainly because there's somebody else in the room. So they have to pretend that they would actually have washed their hands to begin with before exiting. Faux gene. Alright, if you see me sitting funny or wincing or things like that, I've got a small muscle pull in my back, and so I'm a little uncomfortable, so I'm just trying to deal with it. So be patient. So our next topic tonight is basically a hoax type article that's being passed around in social media based on some bad information suggesting that the CDC has declared this year's influenza vaccine to be ineffective. And more than can't be effective, some of the articles are actually suggesting that the CDC is claiming that the shots can actually be deadly. Now this all sprung from an article on the 16th of October 2015 from a popular but not very reliable health related site. And they published an article titled CDC issues a warning, don't have the flu shot this year. And the basics around this article are that the CDC is warning that the flu shot could be deadly this year, and this is following a much stronger worded article out of Italy that states that more than a dozen people died within 48 hours of getting the influenza vaccine. Now, thousands of users shared this article based on the clickbait headline that they used to promote the article. But it wasn't until readers worked into the second page of the article when they ran across a blog that made it clear that this information was neither current nor reliable, when in fact it was actually referencing an article from the previous year where the CDC was apologizing for the ineffectiveness of the previous year's vaccine. Now, the truth about any true alerts about flu vaccines is actually going to probably appear on the CDC's official Twitter stream and not through some third-party article. So the CDC's Twitter account is here. if you want to follow them, and you can track any particular information about this kind of stuff. And currently the account is actually recommending that all people get their flu shots, and that the CDC would never recommend avoiding it. So to all of you out there who are concerned based on seeing this kind of information, go ahead and get your flu shots. It's to your benefits and to the health benefits of your friends around you, not to be passing this along. Our last segment of the night, I've narrowed down my ugly Christmas sweater selections to a few, and I was hoping maybe I could get you guys to help me select the one I was going to pick. So, in no particular order, here is the first offering, balls. I'll let that soak in for a minute. This next sweater is Bigfoot in a bikini. I think it's funny, but I'm not real partial to it. But if you pick it, I'll wear it. This one's really good. I'm going to actually have to show both sides of it for it to be really effective. This is a faux biker sweater. So it gives you tats and gives you a leather vest and all that stuff. It's kind of funny. Naughty. It's appropriate for me. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll pick it. Last option here is strippers, because what says Christmas better than strippers? All right, so comment down below, send me messages, however you want to, let me know which one you think would be best for me to wear, and maybe you'll see me wearing it in a future video. Thanks again. Everybody have a nice evening. Hopefully we'll all have a great holiday season coming up. See you later.